Okay, now in the discovery of what Jimmy Butler said, I told y'all. I keep telling y'all before the season started, when you have a team like with the Golden State is constructed with Jimmy Butler and you know what I'm saying it's not going to work. And I've already said this earlier before because Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler rely on the same thing, which is spacing. But the problem is with Jimmy Butler, he's not no threatening shooter. Okay? You know what I'm saying? It worked with him in Miami because Miami there's way much more spacing and everyone was basically a threat to score and they pride themselves on the defensive end. Okay? You were saying when you had the runs that Jimmy Butler had with that Miami Heat team, right? They did not need him to score. Golden State needs Jimmy Butler to score, needs him to be aggressive, and like I said, that's why him and Klay Thompson, when they got rid of Klay Thompson, they're not as interchangeable as everything they would see. Okay, also including that is also the fact that Jimmy Butler is older. Okay, Steph Curry's older. Okay, Draymond is older. Right. Draymond cannot continue to be the defensive anchor, especially when the team lacks the focus that they need coming off the bench. All these guys that they have, these newer guys, they're just trying to gel in, and the system's not being brought in by the coach. Kaminga is like out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I've been told y'all like the Golden State's not going nowhere. Okay, so they're just playing this season just to play the season. Steph Curry knows that. That's why he's trying to plead to see if he can find a way to get Klay Thompson back. But like I said before, it's not gonna work. And Steph Curry knows it's not gonna work with Jimmy Butler because Jimmy Butler it has he has also off the court shenanigans he does. Same thing with Draymond doing his podcast and stuff. So it's just like a long written this. Like even when you watch the games, they can't win close games. They need younger guys to play in their portion, and I mean a younger version of a star. They tried the Jordan Poole project, it didn't work. Uh, they tried the Andrew Wiggins project. They probably just only won one ring out of that whole project. They need a secondary, a younger, apprentice type of a star to come into the woodworks of the rise, like a Stefan Castle. You know what I'm saying? A Stefan Castle or Devon Vassell. So the things that the Spurs have right now. Okay, they need to make a mega trade, even maybe John Morant for Jimmy Butler, something like that. That it's just to create a spark.